Hello strong people, welcome to my series on starting the journey to stop self-hatred. I've dealt with self-hatred for 10 years and this is my 8th day of encouraging people to stop hating themselves. Let's start. The truth is, what you're feeling is valid. What you're feeling right now doesn't define who you are, but your thoughts and choices do. The struggles you're facing don't mean you are failing. The sadness you are carrying doesn't mean you are broken. Your feelings are valid, but they don't have to justify staying in a miserable state. You're sad because your parents constantly yell at you, seem disappointed at you. That sadness is valid. You cried because people called you ugly, stupid, fat, or annoying. That pain is real. You feel depressed because the people and situations around you have been unkind. Your emotions are valid. But I cannot let that justify you choosing to stuck in it. You stuck in depression. You're allowed to feel, but you also deserve to heal. We all know it is normal to feel sad. I know it is okay to cry over what hurts, but it is not okay to keep over stressing about it. Because while sadness and tears are part of being human, drowning in stress, depression, and self-hatred is a choice. You're choosing not to let go. You're letting the negativity around you seep into your soul. You're letting those overwhelming emotions turn you into someone you're not. People hurt me, so I will show the world what they turn me into. I will show them how cold, how evil I've become. You think that's cool? No, it's cringy. Okay, let me tell you something. God has already planted success steps in every human's journey. Your current struggle is one of those steps. Your current situation is a part of your story to succeed. But to move forward, there's one door you need to unlock. What is that, everybody? Yes, it's acceptance. Before you can enter college, you have to register first, right? You have to be accepted by the uni before you can even begin your journey as a uni student. You have to accept the fact that you have graduated high school and that it's time to move forward. Every beautiful journey begins with acceptance. If you're not accepted by the uni, how can you possibly start your college journey? It all begins with one thing. Acceptance. It is important to accept what's happened in your life. It is crucial to accept what has happened in the past. It is what it is. What was is what happened. Why is acceptance important? So acceptance isn't only about keeping on going. Acceptance is about how you, your body, your mind, your mentality are fully aware of the drastic change of situations and decided to slowly learn to adjust to what reality serves us in order to fully accept what the whole situation brings into the future. So, your crush doesn't like you? Accept it. It is what it is. Your parents don't support you? Accept it. It is what it is. You don't have any friends? Accept it. It is what it is. You're feeling hurt and lonely? Accept it. It is what it is. It is not easy to accept the fact that you're not doing well in life. It is hard. It is not easy to accept that you're struggling a lot just by existing. But it is important because in order to get out of that situation, you need to accept that this situation right now is not worth dealing with. It isn't worth living in. It isn't worth your energy at all. How can you pull yourself out of a toxic relationship if you deny the fact that your relationship is toxic? How can you get out of your toxic situationship if when you keep seeing all the storms as butterflies and flowers? How can you change your score if you deny the fact that it's only red ink written on your paper? How can you ever save yourself from sinking if you can accept that you are sinking in your own denial? How? But I hate changing. Oh, continue stance. We humans are always changing. We are always changing. It is out of our control. It is our nature as dynamic creatures. No matter how hard we try to stay the same, whether passively or actively, The world naturally changes us time by time. We need to accept and understand that fact. It is a fact. It might be scary, but change is also one of the next steps on the path to success. Again, accept it. It is what it is. Change scares us in a way that makes us think, oh, we can't do it. Or make us believe it won't be as good as what we have right now. But how can we grow? How can we level ourselves by staying the same? In a game, if you're about to reach the next level, you're changing places and facing more difficulty, right? But those levels shows how amazing you've been so far. You have come that far from the starting line and you are now closer to the finish line. And you're deciding to stop in between of this? Because you're scared what kind of feeling you're gonna meet in the next level? No. You are getting better level by level. That means you're ready for this line. Accept the fact that God wants to put you in hardships, challenges, and changes. It's because He wants you to level up. It is not easy. It is not easy. But by accepting the situation you're dealing with right now, your mind starts focusing on solutions instead of grief. When you decide to accept that the current situation, the current struggle you're dealing with is part of God's affection for His Ummah or for yourself, your mind, your feelings will start to handle it with a lighter heart, stronger mentality, and happier spirit. Okay, a little story. Back then, I really hated my red skin. People used to mock me because of it. And every time they insulted my face, I would always defend myself like, no, it's just allergy, my skin isn't red. No, it's just the sun. No, it's not, no, this is not my real skin, this and that. I always denied the fact that I had red skin, that it's in my genetic. That led me to use thick foundation just to feel secure enough with my skin. I always put a mask on my face just to feel better. I always put a mask on my face thinking it was better to cover it up. But it is what it is. My skin is red. I cannot change myself into someone I'm not. I used to complain it to my mom like why I have this skin, why I had this, why I have to deal with this, how to get rid of it. But no matter how much I tried, I am me. My red skin is my skin. It is what it is. My flaws is also part of me until I reach the point that I don't give a single care about what other people say about my skin. I change my perception of life. I change the way I react to myself. I learn to accept myself as I am. I learn to accept my red skin as I am. I turn my insecurity into my charm. I kind of change myself. But still, I cannot change low quality people. They still mock my skin back then, and weeks later, they stop. I thought that I cannot change people around me, but I can. Like since I start to change my perception, my whole mindset about my red skin, people react to my red skin differently. Because when they told me, oh, your skin is so red, you look like tomato, this and that, I said, yeah, it is, all the time. Yeah, it happens. They start realize that, oh, she know who she is. They realize that I realize who I am. They knew I accepted myself and was choosing to love myself. I might feel sad about what they said, but I cannot stay sad about something that's already a part of me. When you deciding to change yourself, your situation change too. And that is crazy, it's crazy. If you want to change your whole situation, it's literally starts with you first. It starts from you first. Like when they mocked me or they bullied my face or my skin, I was just, well, this is me. If you don't like me, I'm keeping myself for me. When I accept myself, my insecurities, like my red skin, my acne prone skin, I no longer see them as flaws, but I see them as my own authenticity. And this applies to every single case. Acceptance has always been the first step in healing. It's always been the first step to solving your problems. When you accept things, they become easier to understand. When you accept struggles, it becomes easier to deal with. When you accept the fact that people hate you, even when all you did was be nice, you will realize that the hate isn't yours to keep or to analyze. They just hate for themselves. You accept the fact, but not the hate. When they call you ugly, you accept the fact that they say that, but you don't accept their opinion as your reality. And that is strength. Acceptance is strength because it is not easy to do, and it takes so much energy, courage, and inner power to truly implement it. So, starting from today, learn to accept the reality. No matter how hard, no matter how harsh, no matter how bitter it is, try to accept it. Because you cannot change until you accept your current situation that you need to change. Okay, it's enough for episode 8, and thank you for watching this. And let me tell you that I am so proud of you for today and always. No matter what you do, no matter how bitter your current situation is, I am so proud of you for staying strong for yourself. And I'll see you again in the next video, inshallah. Assalamualaikum.